1999 Ford F-150. This is for anybody that wants to install a winch on their 10th generation. I think it's 99 through 2001 or 2 or something, but Badlands 12,000 pound winch. What you got to do is, if you want to do the Badlands, it's probably the easiest. You get your universal mounting plate right here, and you got to make 2 cuts. You got to make a cut here, and you have to measure this, and then a cut here. It's several inches basically. Looks like about maybe 3 inches you have to cut off on either side, and then the universal plate fits in the frame rail. The thing is this is extremely hard steel, and you need to get the best Sawzall blade you can buy, because it's like even the really good ones, carbide or whatever, they're difficult to it's cut through there. So do the cut here, down, and then across. Then the way how you want to mount these up is, I got 1/2 inch grade 8 bolts right here, and they got washers on there, lock washers, and then also even put blue Loctite on them so they don't come out of there. Another thing is, I ordered, these are F-150 tow hooks, but I ordered them online. I didn't like the original, so I put this one on. I like it, but the thing is you need to use huge bolts. Don't use the bolts that come with this. They have the tow hooks. Those are flimsy, and that's just a piece of like stamped steel. You need grade 8, and you need 2 of them, and it needs to be like set up heavy duty. This winch now has been in here for over a year, and I've used it many times. I pulled a guy out of a ditch. He was down below, high centered on a rock in snow. I pulled him off of there and all the way up an embankment, and I've winched my truck out of a couple situations now in deep snow where I had to winch off some trees, and even a boulder. I winched off a boulder and was able to get out. Another thing you want to do here is, this cable that comes with this winch it just blows out in no time at all. And it's not even safe too, because if that thing snaps, it can just come back and hit people. So what I did is put on 1/2 inch rope. This is stronger than cable. It's 20,000 pounds. And I like keeping the rollers on here too, instead of a fair lead, because if I had to winch to the side one time on some ice to get out of a stuck situation on a trail, and this went around the roller and it's less drag. So I like my rollers. Like I say, 1/2 inch. There was only like $65 for the rope. It's 65 feet. And then I go with a soft shackle here, but I have tons of other things I use. But I don't also like the gigantic piece of metal here like people use hooks, because if even the rope were to break or something, that piece of metal could come back and smash somebody, even though we're careful and we stay out of the way. But you know, I've gone to just rope all the way. And this, like I say, this rope has winched, you know, like a freaking blazer down into a ditch that was, you know, so stuck it was unreal. But like, the rope is really held up. That was basically something I ordered on eBay. Get a lot of good parts on there. You just got to shop around. So and then I'm gonna do then the bumper. I'm putting actually some lights on this right now, some new lights. So you get the bumper on there and show you. And then the box just stays on here on the top. Some people mount it up there, but I think I like it down here. Another thing is, if you want to use the rope, there's like a cable tensioner on here that's like, you want to actually take off this side and that side, get the box off there, and get the tensioner off there, because that gets in the way. So you don't want that cable, you know, tensioner on there. So that's another thing you need to do. But like I say, it's been over a year, and I've used this winch a lot now, probably 7 times. You know, I like to use my stuff. I don't want to just, you know, if I see somebody down a ditch, I'll just winch them out, because I like to use it and learn. But it's a good winch, and it's always worked really good for me. Now the wiring is really simple. I'm doing some work on my truck today, so I've got my battery disconnected. But the two leads, I got them just coming up through here, and then they just come over to the positive and negative. I think they do drain the battery, so I usually keep them disconnected, but I'm going to come up with a better way to take them on and off a lot easier. But I'm still working on it. But that's pretty much in a nutshell if you want to install one of these. And then I'll do a little video of the bumper. Now, you can access the winch right through these little air holes right here. I kind of bent this up back here so you can get more room, but you can reach in real easy and pop that off, and then you can snap on your remote. This has got the remote control, and then I've also got the cable. And then you come on over here on this side, and then here's the clutch. You can just reach right up and turn the clutch right here. So to free spool it. So at least in the 99, there's sharp edges here, but you can bend them back so you can reach up in here easier. So you can get access on both sides, and then that's how I did that. Now here's the bumper on. For the rollers here, you need to cut a hole in the bumper, and so what I did is I just cut it out, and so you can kind of see how it looks. I mean, it almost in a way looks factory. I mean, it's not a perfect cut, but it's good enough for what it's doing there. But and then the air dam at the bottom here, I just cut all that out. I took that off. I didn't want that in there. I do a lot of off-road in this truck. This truck has run about 50 off-road trails in Colorado and Moab. It's done Hell's Revenge, Hell's Gate, been up that obstacle. It's been on Black Bear Pass, Imogene Pass, Red Cone, Radical Hill. It's done a lot of trails in Colorado, and like I say, Moab too. But anyway, that's the winch if you want to install one. There's other videos on there too, and those guys, shout out to them because their videos helped me. The other guys that did videos. So that's a little more information. Hopefully it'll help somebody out. Peace.